Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta versus Omega Shenron. The first fight I ever saw in Dragon Ball, and a fight that has had a very special place in my heart because of that fact. However, recently, I decided to go back and rewatch this legendary fight to see if it's as great as I remember it. And you're probably watching this to see if it's also as great as you remember as well. So, is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta versus Omega Shenron as great as we remember? Spoiler alert. The answer to that question is a resounding no. This fight is truly god awful. Like, awful. Wow, no, it can't be that bad. I remember it being so cool. I'm sure that's what you're saying to yourself. Trust me, I thought the same thing. Then I rewatched it, and oh buddy, it's something alright. Don't believe it's as awful as I'm making it out to be? Okay, buckle up then, cause it's time to... Omega dives in last second trying to stop the fusion, but it's too late. He's already here. The ultimate fusion. It's time for the greatest clash in Dragon Ball history. And I mean, look at the aura. The farming here is actually insane. I just hope that Omega could please remember to not get any connecting flights next time he flies. That would be mighty convenient. So Omega gets hit by an attack so fast no one can see, which is dope. But you see, a lot of Dragon Ball had this real bad problem back in the day. I mean, it's still present now, but not nearly as bad. To where when a character got hit by an attack, especially the villains, they would spend half a day reacting to that attack and talking before another attack is thrown. Like the time between this attack and the next attack is, no lie, 29 seconds. Now I'm here for some good trash talking, but he does know he can beat ass and trash talk at the same time, right? So Gogeta continues hitting Omega with attacks he can't see, and then oh my god, what the fuck did I just see? Oh no, what happened? You had the formula down just a second ago to where the attacks are so fast we can't see them. Why did you add in this one frame of him attacking here? Do you see how fucking goofy this looks in animation? I can't believe after seeing this, someone was like, yeah, this is it, trust me. No, it was not. So Omega once again uses 2-week shipping to attack Gogeta, who dodges it easily and is making Omega look like a goofball. What just happened? Why is Omega laid out like a Family Guy character? What in the hell? Are you telling me that during that dive kick, Omega could not control himself and that when he kicked through the building, he tripped and slid out the building face first? Is that what I'm understanding? Maybe not. Oh. Little bro got laid out from his own attack. What in the cornball behavior is going on right now? So I went ahead and double checked because I knew some people were gonna be like, no, Gogeta hit Omega when he dodged him. He did not. Gogeta literally just dodged out the way, and that's what happened to Omega. Matter of fact, put it back on screen. This is what happened to Omega. This is what he did to himself. He performed an attack. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. After making a mockery of himself and having his aura drop by an astonishing 90%, he launches a tickle attack on Gogeta, which for some reason has everyone else concerned, and Omega convinces himself that this attack is doing some significant damage. Let this be understood. They all just saw that Gogeta is clearly several times faster than Omega. They all very clearly saw this. And it's not exactly like Omega performed a sneak attack with this move either. That means that none of Omega's attacks should literally be allowed to touch Gogeta's fur unless he allows Omega to. But we must fake some sort of suspense, and then it's commercial break. So let's recap. In about 5 minutes, there have been a grand total of 9 attacks launched. Oh, and 7 of the 9 attacks have been the same attack, by the way. So I'm not a big fan of this attacking unique attack per minute rate we have going on right now. So we come back from commercial break and the tickling attack is persisting, and Shenron has gaslit himself to believe that this piss attack is going to do a damn thing, even though if he was not an imbecile, he would have noticed that during this attack, Gogeta has not moved a centimeter from his spot, or the fact that he didn't try to dodge or block it at all. So after Omega Shenron's special massage pellets, Omega Shenron, I shit you not, launches the same attack that has not even come close to working for the 5th fucking time. Holy shit, how is that possible? Oh my god, wait, is Omega Shenron actually stupid? Because I was like, well, he's just arrogant. But no, this is both arrogance and stupidity. But thanks to his moronic behavior, we get the ever iconic I'm gonna be honest with you, I remember that kick having a bit more impact than that, but it's whatever. Do you know what's not whatever? Somebody look at this dude, please. For the love of God, how am I supposed to take Omega Shenron seriously watching him do shit like this? Let it be known, Omega Shenron has yet to be attacked and attacked back within 12 business days. What am I supposed to do with this? So Gogeta then unleashes the big troll Kamehameha on Omega, and look at this. See what I mean, Goofy? So after hearing about this attack that can extinguish every cell in his body, he just closes his eyes. He doesn't try to block it, dodge it, or at least cover himself and close his eyes. Nope, he just closes his eyes like a scared child. Yeah, no, Omega has officially lost every last bit of aura he has ever possessed with that move right there. Good God. Oh right, I would just like it to be known, it's been over 8 minutes since Gogeta and Omega have been on the screen, and these two are averaging about one attack every 45 seconds. That's a good pace if I do say so myself. Gogeta continues making a mockery of Omega, even though Omega was doing a pretty good job of that himself. And after saying this,
nobody makes a mockery out of me.
This motherfucker has the goal to go for another fucking punch. There can just be no goddamn way. I need to calm down. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Omega is currently batting negative when it comes to physical attacks, but he just keeps throwing them out like the person who just keeps DPing and fighters, even though you keep punishing them for doing it, but they just keep doing it because they're like, one of these eventually has to hit, even though it will not. But I digress. Like I said earlier, he's doing a pretty fine damn job of making a mockery of himself. You know what makes me even more upset is look at this face and just how confused he looks that this attack didn't land for the 6th goddamn time. I'ma lose my shit, I swear to you. So after failed negotiation, Omega charges up the minus energy ball, or negative karma ball as they say in the dubbed. And I don't even know how to describe the next sequence of events. So Omega launches the negative karma ball. However, just like Omega's flying, his attack is on about, it looks like it has to go overseas, so it's gonna take about possibly a month or two before it properly gets over there. Yeah, shipping's real crazy right now, apparently, especially for Omega, because none of his attacks have any sort of speed to them whatsoever. So yeah, he launches that. And after launching that, Gohan proceeds to tell them all to run away, as if he is not watching a giant orb that if it collides with Earth, the Earth will not explode and they all just die. But after a while, Gogeta converts the energy into his own energy and just kicks the negative karma ball away like he's playing a rematch. Hey, can we be honest here? Can we truly call this an ass whooping, let alone a fight? Because it's been about 10 minutes, and it's been 99% talking and reactions, and 1% action. Like so far this entire time, 0 times I tell you has Omega attacked Gogeta, Gogeta counterattacks, and Omega tries to immediately launch another attack. There is always the bare minimum of like 30 seconds must pass before a new action can be performed, like they're playing a JRPG. So after kicking the attack away, the next 2 minutes are spent expositioning their ass off. Wait, aren't these two supposed to be fighting? Why are they sitting around chatting? Well, if the writing was good and Omega had the deduction skills of a 3-year-old, we could say Omega deduced that a technique this strong must have a time limit and he's trying to buy time. But from the Omega I've seen here, he's a moron. So they exposition just to exposition for then the Big Bang Kamehameha to be pulled out. Now, I have covered this move before on my channel, but for all of those of you in that video comment section who said he didn't fire the Big Bang Kamehameha, this one's for you.
Big Bang Kamehameha!
Oh, would you look at that? And then what's this? Omega Shenron revived? No way! Could it be that I was correct? So yeah, he then of course prepares to fire it again and he defuses. And that was the whole entire fight. I didn't cut out anything. That was all of it. Before I get more into that fight, You remember how they defused early because the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was so powerful the fusion dance could only last for half as long? This is a real big, or was, because maybe the fusion dance got a patch note while I was not looking, because Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta did not de-transform early. And how can I be sure that Blue Gogeta is stronger than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? Well, considering the fact that power scalers were able to make the argument that Kaba is stronger than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which I believe, because remember, we watch a series where the later you show up, the stronger you are. It's a pretty simple concept and formula that a lot of DBZ fans seem to struggle to acknowledge. But Goku and Vegeta in the Broly movie are significantly stronger than Goku and Vegeta in GT, which will mean when they fuse, their fusion would be stronger. And it's because GT does shit like this is why making GT canon is impossible. But I digress. Back to this fight. For the 13 minutes and 40 some odd seconds from when Goku and Vegeta fused, Gogeta launched a total of, I shit you not, 7 attacks. That is it. And Omega's not doing much better, launching an astonishing 8 attacks. So in that 13-minute span, we got a grand total of 15 attacks. And of those 15 attacks, only 6 of them were different from each other. Which means from this legendary fight, we are averaging 1 attack damn near every 54 seconds. Let me say that again. 1 attack every 54 seconds. And 1 unique attack every 136 seconds. Over 2 minutes. Now, for some people, 54 seconds and 136 seconds is a long time. But to average 1 attack every 54 seconds and 1 unique attack every 136 seconds is disgusting. For comparison's sake, Beast Gohan versus Cell Max, which is funnily enough an appropriate comparison, the fight only lasted 2 minutes and 40 some odd seconds. And in that time, 4 attacks were performed between the two. So in a movie infamous for how brief and little Beast Gohan does in his own movie, they were averaging about 1 attack and unique attack every 40 seconds. Which is 14 seconds and 96 seconds clear of attacks and unique attacks of Gogeta versus Omega. So for every 2 unique attacks Beast Gohan or Cell Max does, Gogeta and Omega were doing 1. That's insane to think about. Now yes, I know this is supposed to be a dog walking, but this is not how dog walkings are supposed to go. For the love of Shenron. In the same series, well not in the same series, in DBZ, we watched the good dog walking when it's Buhan versus Vegeta. This is a great example of a dog walking where Buhan is throwing 70 million different attacks at Vegeta, hoping that one of them would be effective, but none are. So Buhan then tries to outsmart Vegeta, which also fails. But that right there is very important for a dog walking, as it shows that the character is superior to the other in every way. Plus, shows the added bonus of just how much of a threat the villain actually was by having them reveal all these attacks and tactics. It would show that, wow, if it was not Vegito, for example, there's no way they would actually be Buhan. That's an important thing they forgot, is that the villains need to be able to learn. But for Omega, he doesn't learn. Over half of his attacks are just the same attacks that didn't work the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, or the 6th time. And if the fight went on, he probably would have tried the same attack a few more times. It just makes him feel goofy as fuck. Like, hey, dumbass, you wanna try a different attack? No, shit, my bad. I just can't get over man did the same attack 5 times that did not work and was so shocked that the 6th attack didn't work. I mean, look at this face. It's in complete shock. Just like how I was in shock that a fight between the 2 strongest characters could be this uninteresting. Like, it's actually kind of crazy that in them 13 minutes, nothing happens. It's 50% talking, 45% reactions, 4% just standing around, and 1% of fighting. And I use the word fighting as loose as possible here because this is not a fight. I don't even know what to call this. It's so genuinely bad that I don't even know what to say. It's that terrible. There are no redeeming qualities of this whole fight at all. Not even one I can think of. This fight was so abysmal, a small part of my childhood died. And it has me questioning, was Omega Shenron even as terrifying as I remember? It's quite possible that he's actually not. Well, if this video gets enough support, I'll make a video going over if Omega Shenron was actually as terrifying as we remember. Because I thought Omega Shenron had some intelligence. Well, to a kid, probably seemed intelligent. But so yeah, after rewatching Omega Shenron versus Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I can definitely say that, yeah, that fight is significantly worse than we remember.